There is war in all fronts now, in which Magna Graecia is defending against with their ally Zebuzatia, which is led by this man, which they're of the Ekotani culture, modern day Ekotani. So they originally came from somewhere over there where I didn't pay much attention on this. You know, their culture. So they came from this region, expanded this way down, even as far south as Sotaberia Meridionalis, in which Carthage has declared war against our longtime ally to try to make big gains over this region. And we're here to stop that, even though they have already completed their main objective, and that is to take the entirety of this area. Which means if they want to, they could end this war right now. Their enthusiasm is very high, while our allies, unfortunately, is very low. But we're here to put a stop to that. But our time here is rather limited because of food supplies and attrition. That's become the big problem because we're fighting in a faraway land with no good supplies anywhere except for the big city of Rode, the way we came. So we will be taking a lot of attrition until these guys finish with their little conflict over there, which they're currently fighting against the Massalians, which could be their last stand of the Massaliots. But we'll get all this territory, and I wish we could knock them out of the war, but that's not going to be the case. And Massalia, with their lot of money, they hired some mercenaries just to be desperate to try to fight them off. While meanwhile, in the Carthaginian front, their largest armada is docked at Carthage. We almost engaged them, but we couldn't. It's a very large city with a large population they live in. But, oh, not doing that. But the thing is that if we want to fight their fleet, we have to get them out of Carthage. If we get them out of Carthage, we need armies to besiege them. Which could be a good idea, because that could draw the Carthaginians away from the Iberian front and go on a long march back to Carthage. Although lives may be sacrificed, but I think it could be worth it. But we don't know how much difference it'll make. And in the meantime, we need to build a fast light ships to get our armies across. But Croton is the only area where it has major shipyards, which ship recruit speed is a lot faster. Especially that we have the surplus. We got surplus of wood in the capital, export of wood, major shipyards. The base time's on 20 days, 120 days, but it's less than that for here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, actually it's easier that you can see that. So that plus 29, so that's 30 ships. That's to be built in Croton. It's the only place where you could build these ships a lot faster compared to some places like here or here. Once those ships are finished, the idea of it is to send it to this fleet, while we will bring all of the ships to go pick up these guys from Iberia, take them back home, transfer this army to them, and then they will be transferred to siege Carthage. As long as we keep a blockade. This may take a long process, though. May take a long process, but one thing I also hope is that as long as we keep the Carthaginian ships at the port, at least they'll be sending their ships to go pick up their guys, which they shouldn't really be there, and defend their homeland. That would definitely, relieve our attrition and supply issues. Well, we don't have much time. If we need to get to that main objective, we have to take one territory. There's no force that'll block us. Then the war score will be gone away for Carthage. Alright, let me do the numbers here. What's 60? I'm doing the math here. What's 60 times 30? Oh gosh. Use the other calculator. Matter of fact, I'll slow down in time so I can figure it out. And focus on the Iberian front. I'll figure it out. I'm using my calculator here. Okay, the enemy withdrew because they probably ran out of food or something. Well, we'll try to reclaim some of their territory. Never mind then. Carthage has taken it. Those bastards! Bastards! Means Carthage has now got a real presence there. I mean, the bigger they grow, the more manpower reserves they'll have, especially with the use of tribesmen. And all this fighting up there was for nothing. Very well. Return home. At least this is new territory. Still relatively new. Cancel that order. All of it. Go pick up everybody. Carthage strikes again. And that'll be the last time that they'll ever expand like that. We'll get back at them. You know we've signed a peace deal with them. Don't you worry. I have Sardinia in mind. But for now, sure you've been good to us, but I believe it's time for you to start integrating, but the Senate is rather divided on the annexation of Etruria. What's your loyalty? Very good. Because I want control of Corsica, because that's part of Italia. That's the reason why I have interest in Sardinia. It's part of Italia. Again, I'm just greatly disappointed and saddened that not only that, they've also liberated territories from them, which our allies no longer powerful. We've lost a great deal of territory. It's a tragedy, really. And that also means that Carthage is the hegemon of Iberia in a way. There will be a time we'll get back at them. We're better against them in the land force, but their navy's still yet to be challenged. But in the meantime, this will make lots of money, like never before. Let's go home. Anyway. So I'm really quite popular and I'm losing popularity, so I thought to myself, we should hold games. We should hold it in Rome. I know that place has plenty of unrest. So that would try to reduce that. No doubt he's going to win the election, and I'm not going to interfere with that, because that would not do me any good. Plus we have other priorities. Trading with Phrygia helps it down with the tyranny. Maybe we just scared Carthaginian just to stop their advances a bit. But no, they got what they needed. We didn't have time to reclaim it. Again, I'm sorry. The family's too small. You can adopt all the characters you like, but if you want to survive, have children. And of course, none of you are married. If I had my way and was more tyrannical, I would have definitely killed off your entire family. If we were a monarchy. Yes, I get a bit of popularity, and I want to do something else too. Our country is civilized enough, so switch it to something else. This. That's just to help up with the popularity even more. Because when you have stuff like that, leads to the popularity. For stuff like dictatorship or changing laws. I mean, I would love to extend the terms, but the Senate would want none of it. You could use these, but again, that would lower stability. Got any more elephants? Of course. You're getting there. Yeah, need to focus more on the economy. What brings population in? Doesn't appear to be. Right, check that for all trails of all relatives. Whatever you import, Just put it in there. It'll hop up with the commas. Phrygia has a lot of stuff. Now that we have contact with them since we became a major power on the previous episode. And all these newly gained territories. There's already a lot of freemen here. Crete. Oh yes, Crete. We have to get that soon. Our entrance into Greece. There's always that possibility. Got it all? No, one more. Now we gotta start building forts. Right. Now we've established that build 2 forts. One here. And well, because of that one there, we'll put one there. And that's it. Not too concerned about this anymore. They serve their purpose. Attack 2. Both of them. I forgot it had a level 2. Or for whatever reason. Again, we have a whole lot of money, so... and more so soon. And we got a lot of buildings to build in this capital. And my only problem with it is there's way too many slaves here after all these conquests. How many academies do we have? Because I'm going to need a lot of population promotion. I mean, slave promotion is allowed. And we need more than that, because that kind of rate, 20 months, 2 more. People need to be promoted faster. Not to mention a lot of foreigners live here. Theater's going to go up as well. Another temple. Just for faster conversion, because not everybody here is Hellenic. And another forum. Do we have any marketplaces? Let me see. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, no, we do. Because a lot of comments are produced here. Leave one space. Now, Rome, the new big city. They've done well with it. But, fortunately, Not everybody's gonna, stay there. In fact, some of the Romans are actually going to be leaving to Ravenna. That's the new capital. I don't blame them. We don't need your kind anymore. Because we need to start Hellenizing this whole region. Because as far as population is concerned, as I said, there's far too many slaves. And now the Italic peoples, particularly Romans, outnumber us Hellenics. They outnumber us, and I cannot accept that. Not to mention that small Punic minority that still live there. Then again, although I would invest in these, but I would rather increase the political influence before we do anything else with it. Such as going to Crete. Which again, Crete is ready for the taking. Senate's divided, barely. Hence the reason why I gotta be more popular. They'll support me more. And they're alone. And I don't need anyone's help. We'll take Crete and then a little one too. Again, no cash spell eye on them, but regardless, we might make you a subject, feudatory. But again, we have very high aggressive expansion, so they'll never accept newer subjects, even if we're a major power. Anyways, everybody's got to go home. As this fortress is built in Ancon, the former Ancona. That place may be of interest. And what's done with that? Get a granary up. It's just supplied, the troops when you're in position for future expeditions further up north. Besides Rome, the cities around it. Really nothing? What kind of place are they running there? Where does most of the commerce come? Rome, obviously. Ostia's got good taxes. Have a tax. Yeah, we're going to be spending most of that money, then we'll start making a lot more in no time. At the second place where they have better tax income. Meanwhile, it's the best place where they do taxes then. That one? There's no city here. It's got a barracks. You need to look at the settlements as well. Anyways, Kossia. Kossia is very good, okay. Tax. Hell, every city that they neglect it's going to have a tax office. What kind of people are they? And once we're done with that, we should invest in building roads. Continue the road building link up all the way over there. And then, once in Rome, well, Tiburia. Towards the road lead to Ancon. Perhaps a little cutoff leading to there too. Ostia. All they have is aqueducts. Kind of. As I said, they really neglected their provinces. And for the governor's sake, since he's looking to assimilate population, every city has to have a theater. to begin the Hellenization of Latium. Except for them. Because I'm sure better times are ahead for them. Fortuna. Not too good. Even if you build a marketplace for them, it makes a little difference. Ugh. It's worse. And that's it. We're just doing a lot of building. The military can finally arrest and utilize the full manpower, as well as the possibility of creating a new army, which is to be cavalry support. Cavalry only. That's it. Well-deserved break from war. Even though the second one didn't give us good results, and well, from now on, Carthage is the new antagonist of this series, not Phrygia, despite the fact that it's intimidating. But I fear the Carthaginians more. Come on in. I'll take you home. Get you out of this damn attrition. Some of you might starve, but we're gonna take you to Syracuse. While meanwhile, I will continue to get my popularity up. Get to 80. And then we'll send a fleet, Liburnians only, for fast transport, to Crete. That's our next destination. Etruria is already stationed there, so they'll help us out. And taking Crete with ease. We need to enter Greece in through that route. But the question is, which army am I going to send to dispose of them? Probably the one without elephants. But hey, more trade. While the army of Acragas is returning. I know we have a bad research ratio. One of these days, I'm going to start building more libraries, more citizen output. Experience decay lowered. Good. I'm going to need that as we still gain experience bit by bit. Welcome home. My food supplies almost ran out. I almost have no more out. Unacceptable. But the supply here is good. Syracuse is a very good city to be in. So remember, Fort Stratos is the army that's going to be going to Crete. Once you get there, get your morale up, and the food. We used to be allied with Cyrenaica, but not anymore. We had a falling out, but we could easily get back together. But that can wait. Crete is the priority now. %, yikes. As long as they don't buy themselves loyal cohorts, or otherwise we would have newer problems to deal with. just for future reference. Sardinia. Easier target to be up there. So I was planning on integrating Etruria. I guess I'm popular enough to make such decisions. Well then, yes, extremely popular. I'm not the most charismatic in the world, but the games I've sponsored have worked. They've paid off because I got a lot of money. Okay, integration takes a while. Corsica is the way into Sardinia. Yes. We'll get back at Carthage. Just fabricate the claim. What area? Sardinia Borealis. If that time were to ever come, then you'll know when. And plus, with the amount of money and the income they get, who knows, their fleet could be bigger. And we want to go to Crete it's not only going to be beneficial to us economically, but it's also going to be the resupply station for expeditionary wars to enter Greece, Egypt, Eastern Mediterranean, anywhere. And ideally we would be close enough to try to get the subjects of Phrygia into our side. But I don't think they'll go for it. And it would be easier to negotiate with the Illyrians. Shadow of their former self. Oh, scientific breakthrough. That's for order our advances. Oh, we're quite far from there. Show you. 10 years we suffer research points. Just to get this up a bit. Let's gain 85, and it's 15 cents now. That's pretty good. Do it! Alright, we're level 9 already. Maybe there is something to spend. I mean, more diplomatic relations is good. And this is just as good in knowing how much, that cost me last time trying to inspire disloyalty. And tyranny down faster, which can be done if you find a more charismatic man. You don't have to wait. Gosh, there's so much good stuff. And you can't spend them all. Once the food supplies are up, then get the economy back up again for the armies. Not the navy, not the forts. They'll do fine. Probably neglected those cities too in improvements. Well, we do have something to spend in mind. Not more armies, not more ships, but what might it purchase? Again, all these neglected areas. Oh yeah, change that policy. No longer need this. Cultural assimilation. Just for that one. You gotta get rid of that old Roman influence. What have we done to this city? It's a city with nothing in it. That's what it is. Built something with that. It's Roman, so 2 theaters. And Jackson, look at this as well in a library. Gee, that's a big population you've got there. Never noticed that. It's pirate-free estate, you know. Local population growth, no wonder. You're almost close to becoming a metropolis, so in that case, have that up and get a farm and an academy, because I've noticed you've got a lot of slaves. Two theaters, two temples, because it's Canaanite Punic. I continue to shake my head. It's like, how come I never paid attention to all those cities? I think that I need to bring against the more manpower. Again, there's plenty more buildings to be ordered. But remember, we plan on going to Crete. The Senate is okay with it because I'm very popular. Made it happen. Really? Mercenaries. Nobody there. 4 cohorts. You got 6. Got enough. Well, how do you like that? So, get ready. And the rest of the spending should, start building roads. Get to your position. Both of you. You're doing road work. Get ready for fast transport. Transport them to Crete. Watch here at the coast, then start the war. Whatever is the quickest route to Ancon. Same for you. Just to build a bit of that road, and then you're done. Okay, it's nice to see what they were up to. Archidamos falls ill. Infection. Well, I think I could treat that myself. I got the money. I'm using my personal funds to seek treatment. How long is my term? Got 2 more years. Double pay. Just to increase the national manpower. At least do something with that, as we will be building roads connecting from Tiburia to them. Done already? Okay. Head to here. And then you'll start building a road that'll connect to the other part of Italia. Alright, they're ready. By the way. To Crete. We have the range, you know? We'll have even more range once we take the whole damn island. Etruria's already on land, so they'll assist us. And then start integrating Etruria, finally. You've got to plan ahead for such things. That's why the fast speed, because of the food limitations. No, no! I was about to say for reference. Phrygia is on the move against Egypt and their allies. It's for Syria, a part of Syria. Oh really, Crete's built themselves a fortress. That one and that one. The battle is joined. Ships are waiting. Despite the lowered fleet maintenance. No. Just in case. We don't need their help. Oh, you idiots! You damn idiot. You made a mistake. The biggest mistake that I've ever made. Lesson learned, Lord Master. We plan on creating a new army anyways. Okay. Now the real invasion force, but get the elephants away. They take up too much food. Take them back. Bastards! Idiots! Competent idiots! You've done goofed. Don't sail. $42. Remember that number. In fact, well, just wait till we get more money. We're not fighting Carthaginians. It's just you made the world's dumbest decision in the history of ever. Not to mention that guy in prison was a bad one anyhow. Let that be a reminder on video of... Let that be remembered in the video of what not to do in a war. Especially when you got a lower fleet maintenance. And when you put an admiral in charge. It could have been fine without one. treatment successful. Alright, I'm healthy, and I'm pissed. Get every ship available. We're gonna make them pay. But do keep the country stable. It'll take a while to get here, but we're very angry. National tax. Once we research that. At least it'll keep their army at bay. Remember, 2 new armies to be built. The infantry support, again, and then the cavalry support. And it didn't kill off our manpower, that's for certain. We still have peace with Carthage, so they're not going to attack us in our state of affairs. The biggest, dumbest move that Magna Greece has ever made. Alright, we're here. You may have a good admiral, but ours is better. But, damn it! You're gonna pay for this. Capture the port, right now. Get them out of here. We'll land our troops shortly. Take care of them, Juba. One can assume that we've took some of our ships back to the Lithuanians. This we captured one more train, and we've sunk the rest of them. But too bad we didn't take their man prisoner. I was about to say, was he the admiral? I did not pay attention. Yeah, he was the admiral. No shit. Had we captured him, then we would have won us the country. Land here. Establishing a foothold for this region. I'll show you what it means and why they call me the Strict. I got 2 years left and I'm mad as hell. We had 42 of them, so 30 will be coming soon. If we can make some more money. So now we don't have to deal with any more naval problems. I'll lower the maintenance, start making more money. The damn fort too. We're not concerned about any foreign invasions. It's just one stupid little mishap that I've made, which made our guy in prison. They don't have a capital fort. It's just 2 of them and that's it. That's it for them. Then you're next. Would have been funny if I put the head of the family as admiral and then he would have been in prison. But too late for jokes right now. We just want to win the damn war. Neutral stand. I guess that means they're soon to be losing their territory. Or is that them? They claim neutrality. No, that's good. Never again. That's what Archidon would say. Never again. Or something like that were to happen. Now, Carthage is mad at us. We'll be creating a new army and navy soon. Well, more Liber needs to fund this navy. Let's send a man who was the winner of the Olympic Games once. Not that man. Good statesman. Now surrender, damn it! Son of a... We can't stay here forever, you know. Oh, wait. Just wondering. Okay, Egypt's not in civil war, but they're losing the Phrygian front, unfortunately. Because they got what they wanted. And Phrygia is going to continue to grow more and more powerful, to the point where it'll be unstoppable. Let the men roam freely. Kill some of these people, just to show you how mad we are. All because of that idiot admiral we put. Okay. Do you remember what the army had? I mean, start with that, of course. And then we'll build the rest from there. Figure out the map after that. I think we almost got it right. Could have stationed him at Croton. We ain't got time for that. Oh, you can't besiege them. What gives? Too few men. That's not too few to me. Well, it's a city-state. You need a lot more than that. Ah, better luck next time, as long as I'm staying popular. Good for you to assist us, but this is my war. Stay out of it. Okay, archers, it's just for a start. So that's 6 archers. Now 3, 4, 5, 6 light infantry. But then, if I recall, we had 4 of them, yes. In the supply train. Though we could increase the size a bit more. We're going back to the way it was. But manpower shortages are no problem to me. This one's for more national tax. Just to help the income of it. More diplomatic relations to make alliances with. And the next major war will have more army morale recovery. Incoming! had a bad tactic, because they thought that it's alright. Well, now they're gonna finish them off. And Victoria's gonna come in and pick the bones if they get the chance. Okay, so they got their piece of land. They got what they wanted. Well, we're gonna be right next door. Hey, do you mind, well, of course, take a piece of your land. And then that'll be it. And we'll get out of here. And then you'll be next. Matter of fact, that new army that we just created, they're going to be stationed to Crete. That'll get them. Need to sail around it. Get in there. Just one more territory. And that's it. What's the... Liberty Consus? No. Mad as hell. You did this to us. And therefore, make an amphibious landing. Well, actually, no. Well, damn it, you already made up your mind. Take it. You got it. Total victory. Crete is mine. Needs to be a coastal territory. Okay. This, that. But this gets left out. Because those bastards took it. You're gonna get away with that. Why is the Cretan situation so complicated? I'll never know, but I will station the new army to Crete. They will remain there. Because I ain't coming back over there again. By me, I mean Agadamus. The popular... You ain't liberating nothing. Island is a mess, and it will remain a mess, unfortunately. Would have had everything, but... No, they got away with it. Now there's two... No. Now you're a city-state, unlike this one. The balkanization of Crete! What madness is this? And who the hell's gonna be the governor of this mad province? It'll be him, I guess. You've got good statesmanship. You'll do. You see the city, son. Take that fort down. Both of them. There's only going to be one fort for Crete. It's going to be this area. As we said, we are going home to Heraclea. And we're going to go pick them up. Still be under the command of... Yeah, you once ran that army. Well, you're in it now. And I mean that. Yeah, I chose not to be a dictator. Instead, let's just have a new ruler run because... Oh, he got angry during his last year as Archon. Oh yes, we already have claims on Crete still. I mean, we could still pick off the rest of them, but that would be breaking the truce. But we'll be getting a bit of that soon. Now, appoint new governor since new Archon is formed. If governor, local freeman output. I'll just give these guys a chance. All the wrong things. Until then. Again, we got 2 olives, iron, vine, and wood. But not all of Crete is under control. Because there's 2 areas that's yet to be colonized because, well, there's no Italiotians here. That's what the cultural simulation is for. And no slaves on the Senate floor! Most importantly, now we have the naval range, which we can definitely go anywhere into that part, even as far as the Bosporus or Byzantium. But we would not be close enough to meet with the Bosporan kingdom for talks, which we could get together if we wish to fight against Phrygia, because I believe the Bosporan kingdom is our best bet to fight against them on the northern front. And yes, Phrygia took more of the Nile Delta and Syria. Now Egypt is begging for us to make an alliance. Tempting offer. We may be good trading partners, but you better open up on the elephants. Alright? We'll consider. Because I got room for 2. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Senate approves the annexation, so start the process. It's going to take us a lot of years. Fine by me. Because Crete is the focus now. And it's for the wrong reasons. Alright, this new army, you're going to Crete. You will have the unfortunate distinction to serve a garrison in Crete. This complicated region in that part of the Greek world. Oh no. I knew they were in trouble. It's a defensive war, is it? Oh no, it's the one you started. Okay, but I'm not coming over there yet. Because we're still, well, trying to get together. And a lot of money to make. And as for the alliance of Egypt, well, ask again some other time. But we'll continue improving relations with you. Well, I think they have their reasons. I mean, we're both major powers. Okay, fine. But if you get us into Phrygia, if we ever get into war with Phrygia, I think going to Laconia and Epirus could be our potential targets. So, we'll say yes. I don't regret this. What's Carthage up to? Oh yeah, that civil war. I recall it was going to go on over there. But now they're sending everybody there. Sibut is in trouble. But we're sending an army to garrison Crete. And then we'll create a cavalry support army. City's nothing. Oh, by the way, since this province has a reputation of lacking food, I'll just give them some grain. Because they need some food. Lots of it. Because they got too many people living there. That's why. They even have a granary built. This is why we need more of Crete. Oh, and by the way, there's almost no food in Crete, so have fun trying to enforce the populace here. Oh, never mind, we're getting food again. Welcome to Hades, Crete. Paranamos. Where people, and this is applied in real life. I mean, despite the complex situation in the Greek island, the Cretan people are in actuality one of the most hospitable peoples you'll ever meet in Europe. And yet, for me in real life, I'm from Texas, and Crete is kind of like the Texas of Europe in a way, in a sense of independent-minded, like they think they are a separate entity compared to the rest of the Greek world. And not to mention the gun laws and everything, despite the fact that Greece is strict and everything. So, I don't think it's very too accurate to say that Crete is the Texas of Europe. But that would be saying all of Greece is like that. No, just the island in general. Right, now we have to get back to it. We may have to intervene into that side of the world, unfortunately. So we'll just be leaving you here. So we'll just be leaving you here. Head to Neapolis. Get 2 armies with you. And we even, I even supported the idea of let's have cavalry support an army. Start off with 1 night retreat and work the western way there. I know what's going to consist of, because we have the money and the manpower to do so. Once that claim's fabricated, just take these 2 territories and it's yours. And same for that. Crete does only have 1 fortress because it's not an important province for me to really defend. But we're using that as a staging area, a resupply station before advancing into Greece. Or even perhaps Cyprus or Egypt. knowing how long a trek can be, especially for the light ships. Harsh treatment in Consentia. The city of Consentia has been a center of growing tensions across the province of Calabria, caused by the harsh treatment of slaves in pursuit of higher profits. And there are reports of pitiful living standards, with workers commonly provided with only a bare minimum food and shelter to ensure their survival and productivity. And unduly harsh treatment and punishments at the slightest excuse their masters. To add injury, the member Senate, led by Koinos Agathokid, has taken this issue up as a personal campaign for slave treatment reform, seeking to win the approval of freedom and pass legislation that will upset the slave owners across the country. To balance the populism and sound government is a path that must be walked most carefully. Oh dear. Well, I'm an extremely popular Archon. What? The situation seems to be under control, we'll just say that. Again, countries full of slaves. Wait, what's our research? Because we need to get that up a little faster. In fact, that's going to take a really long time. So no, keep it with Hades. Good thing I had to switch to Origin Myth. Just our luck. Since you're in Crete, now it's storming over here. Slave. Aren't you happy to be there? Okay. So, this is what I had in mind in my head, and this is to be used for home defense, not for expeditionary warfare, because we need a rapid response army to do so. So, let me think. We usually do 20,000, so give me 9 more light cavalry. Well, damn. Heavy cavalry actually costs more than horse archers, but I care more about movement. Speed. It's 3.5 for them, 4.0, 4.0 horse archers, so I don't know it's gonna cost quite a bit, but give me 10. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it'll be done in no time. So yes, that's your 20,000 strong cavalry force for home defense. Loyalists win. Roads. The roads. I forgot about the roads. Since you are going to be heading to them, in that case, go over there then. I mean, we finished that road and that road to there, but we need a road to connect through there, through this central, the hills. And let's go help out our Iberian brethren. Where's your enemy, by the way? Sequania? We know that's your guys. Ah, now we know where to strike. Let's see, where's Sequania? Sequania. Sequania is way up there. Okay, we'll take this out then. Send Liburnians. And triremes. Well, they're almost done. I mean, this will be dealt with easy. Number's a bit off. So. Oh, damn it. One more. Poor Sachi. Thank you, Bosporan Kingdom. Up the army maintenance. Because, you know, I want to get ready for Crete. To get the rest of it. And when does our treaty expire? 3 years? 2 years? 3 years. Koinos is gone. A lot of Italics living here. Alright, you're next. Oh, by the way, how fast does the supply train move? 2.5, yeah, that'll slow us down. Again, not for expeditionary wars. And they use 5 food each month, so it's unacceptable. And since they're not infantry, they cannot besiege territory, so, as we said, strictly home defense in case of foreign invasions. That they'll have to go from there to fend off, especially Carthaginians. Fleet's finished. Well, one more. I recall we had 42 of them, so get 10 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, use triremes. Just go to Pompeii, just simply for the sake of it. Pompeia is the Greek name. Head to them. Again, integration's very slow. I could speed it up, but I got too many things going on. Ready? Crete will be dealt with once and for all. And the Senate approves, thanks to the popularity. Oh, even better. Crete will be ours. But their fort, is their fort finished? It'll be done next year. Oh, we gotta prevent that from happening. No need for Egypt. We can handle this. This is why we sent this army over there. It's to finally finish off with the Cretan matter. skirmishing. What's that phone like? They got food. Nice for you to help us out. Rhodian revolt. Oh no. That means Egyptian revolt. They're likely gonna call us in for their civil war. We lost our elephants. Just for now. Luxor is in the middle of Egypt. Okay, we nearly forgot about you. Take this and we'll be ready to take care of the fleet. Which I don't even know if that's a good idea. There's lack of admiral. No, you idiots, ramming tactics. Knowing that we'll be sacrificing more ships than needs to be. Yes, we will help you out. Don't make that same mistake like you did earlier. Oh god. Might win. Just ram the bastards. That's all you sailors know. Ram, ram, ram. They may have an admiral, we don't. We're defeated. We've lost all 60. You should have known. 60 triumphs lost. Here we go again. What happens when you got no admiral, low navy maintenance? You just don't run a navy like that. 60 triumphs. See the final number later. This has just not been my episode. Now we got no way back home. I mean, we'll bring the whole fleet soon. Now we got no way of coming back home. Because lately the Navy's full of idiots. Oh, do you really want that? I guess we can get a temple. Where are they going? Or whatever it is, the Trojans will beat them up. There's a reason why we chose a cavalry-only army. The companion cavalry. That's what I'm going to go for. And after that, we go for this next. Where's our cavalry? Which, Okay, don't give it any commanders, it's no use to you. This is a cavalry skirmish. Definitely good for horse archers like cavalry. Good against bottleneck and Padmavuli if we were fighting in India. No good against phalanx or skirmishing. Ordering cavalry to harass and skirmish rather than remain in formation can often be used as a tool to deny an entire flank to hostile troops. That's what that's made for. And again, home defense. No, no, no. Morale damage taken. Oh, that's a good question. Again, this is just an experimental thing. I never thought of this before until now. Hey, what happened to your hair? That's what happens when you turn 50. Okay. Get the fleet maintenance up. Once you get full morale, get over there and take my dragons back! If you could capture a few of them back. Not to mention that we have to get over to the Egyptian revolt area. Otherwise we would lose our new friend here. Now force march quickly. That fortress is going to be done in a month. And then Crete is finally ours. Scythians are at it again. I've seen that event before. Fortress is finished. Just before they were able to finish theirs. Was a researcher. Very good, nice. So it's 100%. Crete is mine. It's finally united. At least for the most part. Now we gotta get rid of that aggressive expansion. Crete is sort of united, but now there's one problem. And just for taking 3 parts of Crete, damn it. There's base metals, there's marble, and there's fish. Take that fortress down. We don't need that. 1 is good enough. Because it's not a place to die on. Really. And it needs another granary. This is supposed to be a resupply station, is what we imagined. So we solved the Cretan issue now. On your way. Destroy their navy. One would think that we're probably pissed at the world. And Sicania is too far for us to take on. But we'll be happy to take this. So that's where they went. If I were to station a cavalry somewhere, it would be Sicily. Just here. Good supply. Because I don't expect any threats in the northern regions, unless we're at war with Rome again. But as for the Egyptian thing, again, we already committed ourselves to way over there. So I'm sorry, we can't help you out at the moment. We're just kind of busy with our own little problem. Once this fort falls, then that's it for them. Spoke too soon. Alright, now get in there. If that fleet's over there, get that area and retake it. Stay here. Whoa there! War's over! War's over! There's peace. I think they probably got what they wanted. Maybe. But Tunisia's tributary to them. I mean, you started this war. I don't know what happened, but our food supplies are good. It's gonna take a while to pick up this, pick up that, and then we'll head to Egypt. Why are they on our side? Really? These guys are tributary to Magna Graecia? I kinda don't want that, but thank you. I appreciate it to pay what little tribute you have. Just like what we did at Tripolitania. Whatever helped us out financially. Again, you can only colonize them if dominant cultures of the area, or they said is not Italiotian. But say it only has slaves, cannot be a source for colonization. Oh, you mean like this area? So Tarha got slaves. Oh, bring the slaves on over here. Isn't Tarha where the fish is? No, that's where the olives are. Move from Tarha. Well, one more. Wood export. Not to mention, who else can we put? I mean, of course they don't live there. But you can't attract other people there. But Freeman desired ratio. Slave output. Tribes. Okay, put a barracks there. Yeah, a little more Freeman there. Lectos. Oh, that area's full of slaves too. Oh dear. Brazos. Yeah. I'll never understand this island. least we can import more things to Crete. Deal with the food problems. And also a little more output. Can't get more citizens output. Can certainly use Hummer here. Which it'll do. Take that down. No need for that. And yes, that means more barracks. It's to up the population capacity, which one would think. We did say resupply island for our armies to go to Greece or Egypt. And it's almost like it might as well be a military base. On this island in general. There is one freeman who does live here. Okay, colonizing these two would just completely unite the island. And of course, one part of Crete belongs to Phrygia, which, well, can't do that. Now, get the hell in here. And we'll make a short stop at Croton. And then we'll send you light ships to Crete, make a short stay, and then off to the Egyptian front. Because I would hate Phrygia to get them no reason. Well, since we're close enough, gotta start improving relations with subjects of Phrygia just to get them on our side. Athens being the most prominent. What army used to have elephants? Archidamus, okay. Because we're at Croton. We did say to go to Croton. That's what tributary heavy these days. Lower the aggressive expansion impact. And more diplomatic range. That's it. Even when the war is fully mobilized, that's very good maintenance. We can lower that just a tad bit, but don't lower the Navy! Because they got ships out there. Particularly there somewhere. Which I know we're going to have to answer to. We have to bring heavy ships. We have to bring all ships. Just to continue rebuilding the Navy. But that'll be till the next episode. Which, before we leave you here, so Hippostratus taking his job as general. However, he started reworking the whole infrastructure. Troops signed him. However, these changes see a lot of officers, troops who are loyal to the general over Magna Graecia, troubling develop for what future may hold. Some well-placed gifts will fix this issue. Yes, we'll never run out of money, but remember the road building. Do not forget about the roads. Okay, have your stay in Croton for a while. Just hang on. We'll end this episode very, very soon. Just need you to move out a bit so we can get the elephants reunited, and then we are ready. Croton's very good spot. You're going to the Olympics. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this episode, which, well, we did some bad decisions. I made some good ones, and I made some mostly bad ones. We were able to finally unite Crete under one flag, except two stateless societies living there, waiting to be colonized. But, again, it's just less than 10 pups. So again, we'll try to get them eventually, but... And they said dominant culture is not the Taliutian, so maybe it's not a good idea to have this policy, so... Should we just try to centralize population as in, hey, come to Crete, new place for, settlers. But, who knows? We'll figure something out with the Cretan situation. And as well as getting the other subjects of Phrygia on our side, but they have to be a disloyal subject, because, Phrygia is pretty strict on this sort of thing, and it'll be hard to convince any of them. Except maybe the tributaries, which I believe will be easier too. I don't know. That and the aggressive expansion needs to go down, which is going to take a while. So I must not do any aggressive expanding, but intervening in other countries' affairs, such as this civil war. Which is... oh dear. Yeah. All that and more in the next episode of Tarentum, Magna Graecia, which is slowly but surely growing ever more bigger. As the Carthaginians, of course, keep on expanding on their end too, because there's just no end to them. They may rule the entire Iberia, and I can't do anything about them. I mean, they started using mercenaries again. That's why the high number of cohorts. Navy's the same. So, we'll see what we'll do for the future of this series, since we made great strides over the last 2 episodes, but now, well, there's a lot more work to do. But until then, so long for now.